yes, sir, people. Bring it in, bring it in. I have arisen and I have arrived. Hopefully, family, you shouldn't be in doubt. You should know the context of what's going on. But as I always promise, I will bang information to help you get over the FUD and things that kind of occurring today, guys. Listen, y'all back 15 minutes of your time I can borrow to update you on your money?
Yes!
Okay, solid. Couple more of them naysayers been popping up.
Oh!
You!
Oh!
3 of them. Y'all, dial in. I got some bang information as usual. Y'all already know you're here with your favorite host, the chocolate of Confucius. That is correct. Mr. 74 Thoughts, the undisputed champion of due diligence, the original V12. That's right, with a couple racks in them. The employer of double-decker yachts, Money Montgomery. Bring it on in. People, listen. Red day, crypto or stock, there's really, all markets are down. All this behind tariffs. And again, I'm telling y'all people, I need everybody to step back for a minute. Just step back. Pause. Don't fall into the FUD and all the media. You do understand that irregardless of how you feel or there's, feathers are getting ruffled, absolutely. But again, this is a negotiation tactic. Nonetheless, the end all, if it was the way it stands, is going to bring profit to America. There's nobody selling stocks. This is called a manipulation by algorithms. This is how whenever they have this FUD, they can make it seem like everybody's selling and hit these sell. This is not anybody selling. This has really nothing to do with crypto in itself. We shouldn't even be moving along. We're supposed to be moving inverse to the stock market. There is no tie to why a tariff hurts XRP, right? They move the value. They're X company. They're global, right? So again, that one should let you know, hey, here's my buy time. This is dip buy. This is time for me to get some of this crunch down at $2 because you're going to be crying real soon, right? But now let's pull a little further. Let's get down straight to the real information, if we shall. XRP sitting at $2. Bitcoin sitting at 82,125 again. In the same kind of pattern, same range. $2, $2.50. For this, whatever, guys. XRP has no legal restraints on it anymore, right? The CEO is shaking hands with the president. Paul Atkins just officially is voted and came in the chair. We know what's coming, right? Remember the ETF talk? Let's see if maybe that arises. Let's tap straight down into it. Uphold releases. It's time to modernize the payment system, period. And again, this is from the Stable Act. So now, guys, I wanted everybody, and what the highlight of this episode is I want everybody to understand, one, XRP is going to put so many V12s in our driveway. It's unbelievable. We're just going to get that off the top. But I think people are really missing the highlight of what's really going to push us there to this 10,000 price point. And it's the RLUSD. I told y'all, they kept saying, they keep popping out. Guys, if you have all your money sitting in meme coins, this is not going to be the best, cycle for you. This cycle, and I keep saying it again, is about utility and stable coins, right? Well, here it is. The clarity is coming through. Regulation is falling through. And I told y'all we're in that phase of regulation, which will let you know mass adoption is coming. But now the stable act's being released. And everything that I'm noticing now is focused around these stable coins, right? CBDCs, which we heard the talk about it. But I want everybody to understand the regulation, the clarity, the trust that you want from the market is coming in the hands of big institutions and big players. Volatility is going to slow at one point. There will not be these runners where you have like an XRP that runs at 10,000. That's going to go away. But with that comes in these regulations and the need for clarity. Well, here we have the Stable Act. Let's tap into the information. This is them actually discussing the Stable Act. Brian Steele. Let's tap down into it. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for holding today's markup. I'm proud to support my bill, the Stable Act, which will shape the future of digital asset regulation and protect the integrity of our financial system. The bill establishes a comprehensive framework for the issuance and operation of dollar-denominated payment stablecoins in the United States. We're living in the golden age of digital assets.
Guys, and I love to bring these media clips, guys. This ain't me talking. Here's the guy, right? Here's your representatives. Here's the people in government telling you, hey, this is what's coming. Guys, this is a black swan event. This is a race to crypto, guys. The financial market's not supposed to move this fast. And we'll teeter into this. But again, Stablecoin Act, as just
Rise
noted.
of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies has revolutionized our approach to financial systems, payments, investments, and the internet. Stablecoins. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for.
And that's that snippet there again with his proposal, what's coming through. Guys, the highlight and focus is on stablecoins. Again, we're rolling through further. I posted on the last video where I said banks just got approval to deal with crypto without having any kind of like regulation. They don't have to have like a check or some type of law or legislation over that they can deal with it. Well, here's the clip straight from Jerome Powell, and I want everybody to kind of line in. Guys, there's a shift that's about to occur here in this next couple months or so. Realistically, about the next 2 months. And you can see by the volume. Again, we know when ISO 222 goes live, but I wanted y'all to understand when they pushed that back, I told y'all that was because everything was not ready yet. Here's the fall in of everything getting ready. Here we are, Jerome Powell.
Really is to look at, with crypto, really is to look at the banks. And you know, we think it's, you know, banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers as long as they understand and can manage the risks, and it's safe and sound. As a good number of our banks that we regulate and supervise do that. You know, the threshold has been a little higher for banks engaging in our.
But again, now I told y'all why. How's the Fed chair? Is that something for you to get kind of open your eyes to understand where we're going with this, guys? They're about to make a switch. They haven't been talking like this. Where did this even come from? Why would y'all weren't even having a discussion about banks being able to utilize crypto yet? We were still trying to get the whole. Oh, okay. So now we know the system goes live July 14th. Was it July? I think it's July 14th. Guys, here you go. Miss it if you want to. Get flooded out. Get caught up in this day to day. And this is where retail loses. You're looking at the price. Bump the price. Look at the company. This is one of the largest companies in the world. At $2. I swear, when they cut it on, it's over with. You're going to cry. But let's keep following through. How much real is it getting? Well, we knew it was coming. Grayscale files to convert its private digital large cap fund, which contains XRP, Solana, ADA, Ethereum, Bitcoin, to a public available ETF. So now it's official. Now Grayscale is filing and moving to their submit their crypto ETF, which of course consists of XRP. Guys, Grayscale. Next on the block, BlackRock. But again, you're not understanding what would make one of the largest investment firms in the world want to pick this up and do this unless something massive was coming. Do I need to give you more? Do we even need to finish the episode? Like that should be the drop the mic. But we'll keep going because, like I said, I love to put a little couple cherries on top. I keep speaking to y'all. The beast that will run everything. This is what gets us to 10,000, guys. Everybody's overlooking it. RLUSD. This is our baby. And I see every single time, and of course, we love XRP. There's many facilities that XRP is controlling, you know, at XLM, all these different things, not XLM, XDC, RUSD. We know that it runs all these, and this is why we love XRP. But don't forget now, the main reason why we will go to 10,000 is sitting right here. Ripple stable coin, RUSD, is now available for trading on Kraken. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they're like a $250 million market cap now. So now, becoming available on all these exchanges, guys. RLUSD is officially imprinted and rocking and rolling. Now, the following, I love to keep information where everybody knows what they're holding. Because if you don't have this information, then you're just sitting up here looking at numbers like a fool and you're losing your money. Now, let's pop in here. Here's the brain, David Schwartz, explaining again to us what RUSD is and why it's important to us. Let's tap in. Fair use, YouTube. Don't even try to play with me. Fair use.
The launch of Ripple stablecoin benefits the broader XRP Ledger ecosystem, driving more use cases and opportunities for developers.
Yeah.
While
Learn me
XRP is the
some.
native currency on the ledger, it was built to support any type of asset, crypto or fiat, issued to trade on the DEX. Bringing more credible assets on the DEX, like RLUSD, drives direct and indirect benefits. For example, it drives more trading volume, which natively uses XRP as a bridge asset through auto-bridging and generally benefits users, developers, and apps. A unique feature of the XRPL DEX is that auto-bridging utilizes XRP as the native currency to facilitate trades between any two assets on the ledger. It automatically considers XRP as an intermediary to find the most efficient trading route across assets. RLUSD and XRP will complement each other because of the inherent differences of the cryptocurrencies. For Ripple's proprietary payment products, XRP will continue to be used as a bridge currency. Given the XRPL's speed, cost, and scalability, we see RLUSD being able to foster the growth of new on-chain applications like real-world asset tokenization, foreign exchange markets, and trade settlement. We're entering a growing market.
And you gotta understand, guys. They were saying a $1,000 XRP if if RUSD is even dealing with 5% of the daily transaction. Like, you guys are not understanding. This is what, when I say the switch flipper, just wait, guys. It's not gonna be a slow and gradual buildup as what you think. When I'm telling you these leaps, you're watching right now all this price action we've seen, this 250%, 300%, 350%. Guys, this is all just off of the FOMO of what is coming. But this is a utility coin. The value will come by the usage, whether you're here or not. So if you're missing the opportunity, do that. But guys, you've got to be a fool at this point. What more can I bring you? I mean, I done brought you the president. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Who can, if you're not locked in this point, who can convince you? At this point, you just need to sit on the sideline. The only way I will be able to convince you is this one way. And that's when I put these rocks all up on top of your eyelids from this V12. That's the only way, unfortunately.
Expected to see significant expansion, especially with stablecoins. Builders will certainly take advantage of the new opportunities presented by this ecosystem.
Appreciate you for that. Appreciate for keeping my money up and keeping my money alive, baby. Now let's pull in further, guys, just so y'all kind of get where we are on the timeline. Today, April 3rd, the SEC could dismiss the Ripple lawsuit at the meeting, paving the way for the XRP rally. Now, again, all that we're waiting on is that official release from the. Now we've gotten our release from Brad. We want the official stamp from the SEC, basically saying, "Hey, it's done. We've dropped the case." This could occur at these meetings. They have a couple of these that are rolling in. We've got one that's occurring today, and also another one that you want to keep your eyes on. Breaking: the U.S. House of Representatives will hold a hearing on April 9th to advance legislation on digital asset regulation. Of course, y'all see who's in the photos. Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. There's a lot of coins out here, and, you know, may the best coin win to everybody getting rich. But I tell you like this. My coin is always on the TV now. You did. So despite whatever FUD or whatever you're feeling, right? At the end of the day, my coin is on the TV. My coin is on the TV most of the time now. At first, they didn't have it on there at all. But I told y'all when they brought it to you, it was too late. Okay, my coin is always on the TV. I know I'm on to something. My name is Money Montgomery. I sniff. If it's one thing I'm going to do, I can get to that money. And I don't feel, listen, I'm sleeping better than I ever have. I'm sleeping better than I ever have right now. Y'all lock in. Don't get flooded out. Don't look at the price. This tariff thing is nothing. It's a bunch of gobbledygook. They're doing this is negotiation. God, pull out a chess, pull out a checkers, play chess. If you ran an empire, right, you got to negotiate and get some things. You got to move that hand, especially if you're the big boy. Step back. Let these people work. Buy the bag, buy the dip, and I promise you, like I said, 2025, check me if I'm wrong. That's what I'm putting on it. Just like I said, and I have it. I just want somebody to come that sturdy with their opinion. But y'all do y'all. Let me get this edited up. Y'all know what time it is. We rich and we only getting richer. Oh, yes, sir.